Rotations coming in already. Ship's going to get bested at that first hurdle. Arlu now arriving late over in mid, but Poison and Bubble, two quick frags between them. And that's the bomb dropped out in the open. Sergey and Aerial doing what they can, and actually that's quite a lot. Suddenly there's only Blocker left standing. 12 HP at a Dream. This bomb is still out in the open. He's still trying to take these fights. Oh, he's tapped down Aerial.
Oh no.
There's no, surely not. Surely he doesn't manage this, despite being on just 12 HP. Sergey desperate to just connect.
You can see Alexi B, he's got the firepower into middle, taking down Poison nice and early on. Everyone ecoing here for Windigo, not buying up too heavily. They want that third round buy, and I barely blame them. We're back into a 4-on-4. Make that a 4-on-3. Poison, he's locking down the A ramp. He's defending it from the CT spawn, and that bomb has been dropped. Gonna need to try and pick it up, and ENCE doing a good job of holding him back with the utility. Sergey finding the frag outside of Palace, but instant trade from Windigo still keeps him in the advantage. Alu managing to blindside Victor, but he can't hit the shot, and Victor will take him down, dropping the bomb once again for Windigo. All on X7 here, and while he may have found the flank, he hasn't got the gun to take the range fight. Oh, well, I thought, but that works. Victor dead. And now X7, he's got a real opportunity.
He certainly does, but the AWP retrieved on Poison, that's the real worrying factor, although that's the ball rolling at least. That's a first step in the right direction. Poison, their shot, and now the jig is up. He knows he's got this AWP in hand. 30 seconds left, and X7 trying to sell maybe the fake, but he's wrapped back up.
To wrap the Palace as well, so this is going to be a real meat grinder up on the A site. Actually trading fairly, but Ships is still here, not for long. Alexi B finds himself a double, and the same story for Alu, leaves just Victor alone. That A site being taken over, but they don't know that Victor's here. He could sneak in and try and stop this plant. He almost spots the back of Alexi B. No one's watching CT Spawn right now. There's the peek from jungle, though, and about as well timed as you can get from Sergey. Ray bomb site, he can call for the rotation. The issue is this flank is in B. Poison's dealt with it quite well. Ships throws a smoke down on the ramp, and that will slow down this push out of the ramp. But there's still a man up in Palace to worry about. That's going to be Sergey. Ships still here close. Well, his team is starting to move in. Sergey's Molotov does spread, and Ships runs right through it to his own death. So 2 CTs left up. Blocker getting 1. Just like that, it should be a done deal. Aerial finishes off with a couple more. And ENCE.
And take notice of ENCE almost immediately. It was just the style of CS they played was always very methodical, right? It's not like a little puggy team where everyone's just messing around doing their own thing because they're a bunch of, like, you know, young aimers. They do like very methodical Counter-Strike. Oh, I'm giving them credit, and it's getting them kills. Let's just cast the game and hope that they can recover this round. This is one that Windigo should not be picking up. A Blocker, he's in with another Arlu here with a Glock, but he's been finished off. And oh no, Sergey in a 1v3 that really never should have been. Picks up the point man in the form of Blocker down in connector, but he still has a lot more left to do. Victor and Ships over here on short with Sergey in with another, and Ships target him down. Oh, he's able to get around the corner in the nick of time. 10 seconds. As he's 10 seconds, 10 HP rather, 20 seconds on the clock, and he's punching in the numbers. Ships goes running through, and Sergey's gonna. And Poison had rotated off mid. He's now gonna start to make his way back around, but taking up position in CT. Thankfully, ENCE have actually given him a little bit of time to work with here. And now the smokes rain on in. What can Ships and Poison do?
What a nice shot from Sergey. Ships, he just looked away, and that's when he got completely blindsided. Poison gets 3 on the site, dropping the bomb as well. 15 seconds left, and Aerial's got to pick that back up and get the plant, and he has to fake this. Surely he won't commit to the plant, but the Molotov's there. He's already sticking in the numbers, and Poison finds 4. Massive round from him. As you said, giving time for him to rotate towards CT was the biggest mistake ENCE unknowingly made. And just like that, that's going to be Windigo picking up a round all off the back of this one man. We knew how good he was in the qualifiers coming into this event.
And that's Blocker. He has got a lot left to do in this round.
I think he might have just spotted Alu there as well, just moving through the gap in that smoke. Oh, Poison pushed up on the short, but he doesn't know Aerial's already in position in the ladder room. Victor can't trade, but his burning is going to be heard. So they know where one of these 2 CTs are. That's going to make the A site look like a good decision. And if either of these 2 players peek connector, the other one can assist. Victor trying to take this fight, does actually win it. There's still Alu here in middle, trying to catch the rotation. He'll get exactly that done. Victor's dead. Blocker's trying to take the fight, but Alu doubles down, catches both those RCTs.
So they do manage to find him, but at least a bit of pressure relieved. Sergey dealt with down on the ramp, and an AK picked up.
Ooh.
But Victor falling over here at B now leaves all the pressure on Bubble to try and hold this down from the shop. Lots of utility still up for ENCE, and that just rains on in. That's the round secured. Ali's going to try and catch people. Keyword there is try, as he does get beheaded. And now Windigo look tempted.
Yeah, why not? You've got a kit, you've got 2 AKs. This is a very winnable round. It's just they've got to get a kill fast, and they've got to get into the site ASAP because ENCE are already up into the apartments. They have strong post plants. Alexi almost giving away his position. Not sure if they spotted the trajectory of that Molotov. They might have an idea, and they do. Molly's down on the car. It will force the peak, but he gets a kill before he burns alive, and that might just be enough. Blocker's alone, winning his 1v1, but surely he won't stick this bomb. Oh no, he's sticking the bomb. X7, he's too far away.
What a blunder! Even though he was that small.
Yeah, the short guy, you know.
Poison's waiting in CT, and players crossing. Sergey, I'm not even sure, he's up in Palace. He's able to go to pick up the first man, so already losing players left and right, and Windigo, well, they get one on the back of that. Yeah, Poison and Bubble playing this very aggressively. Trying to go for that bait and switch. Bubble gets the attention. Poison's there to be the knife in the back. Bubble, he certainly has their attention. And actually, he's going to manage one. Will they be ready for Poison? Somewhat. X7 checks it, but he still catches a bullet. Aerial's in with the trade. Blocker now here. And oh, he's going to tag up another player. Ships rotating around, and the CZ still dishing out damage. Now it's just Ships, and first frag found, but Alu threw that smoke just as it starts to dissipate, saves the round.
Now we still got that full USP round. That's the worst, when you get 4 kills on a force buy and then have to go for this just plain eco where you get absolutely mopped up. Aerial finds 4. Quick is
out of Palace. This time around, there's not even smokes down. They just take the fights dry, and they're winning them. Bubble's able to get one from down in connector, but now he gets forced off by that Molotov, and the bomb can look to go down. Sergey drops the man in CT, and both these players taking the same angle in the retake. This should be another ENCE round as they look to approach they look to get into double digits rather. Oh, now maybe it's possible. That sprayed out from Blocker. That's tempted Windigo back in.
But like you said, ENCE still have full utility. They didn't use any smokes to get to the site, so they've got Molotovs to the post plant. They've got flashes to set each other up. Sergey's timing, so unfortunate. And that's going to leave Alu alone. They have found him. They've spotted him out, and he's got himself a first kill. But the smoke on the bomb will prohibit a Molotov bubble. He can just stick this defuse, but he taps it once. He's on it fully. Alu's got to find the knife kill, but he can't find him in the smoke. And there it is. Luckily enough, does get
Sindri over here on Blocker and a nade and Ships. So they don't have much to work with, but ENCE sticking around, and this is going to be massive for Windigo. Now they drop that in Sindri. Blocker's bested. Ships from underneath scaffolding, not able to find anything, and now Poison looking to try and pick up the pieces, but Aerial shuts him down, and it's Bubble on the stairs trying to lay down CT. Likely going to be the man keeping an eye on connector along with Bubble, as now he backs off. Poison does take up the mantle up here on top of Ticket. Yes, she is. No one keeping an eye on Palace. You can see his attention's divided, and oh, the timing's just been missed. X7 has been able to get by, but this time Poison spots him and shuts him down. Aerial left in the 1v5. Sergey's on this wrap round in Palace. That's just something to bear in mind. Well, the rest of these players now setting up in CT. Sergey shuts down the first man. That's going to give up this flank, but X7 and Aerial now with 2 more, and suddenly this flank, even though they know it's coming, they have to still try and deal with it, and that's a very tall order indeed. Bubble's trying to batten down the hatches. They're on the defuse, and oh no! Ships is very confused. He's got the knife out. What's going on? Oh my goodness! ENCE won the round. I don't know.
Of that CT spawn. Just a little detail there makes a big difference, and ENCE are already running into this second half looking fantastic as usual, but Victor, he's got something to say about it. 2 kills in middle. Sergey trades back, keeping things in the 3-on-3, and Windigo already have a tagged up player, plus a lack of weaponry on Bubble, but there are guns in mid. He can retrieve one.
I mean, you say he can retrieve one. He's currently over at Ram, so it's a pretty tall order for him to go ahead and grab one of them. Maybe he could have someone juggle one up, but that would first rely on them being able to pick up this round. Victor does actually deal with Alu. He's on 3 kills, is Victor. The hat-trick for him already. Looking to try and get that much more, and Bubble does get spotted down here at Ramp. He's going to get dealt with, so Victor needs the ace. If Wind on in, they throw out all the smokes, all the utility they need. Aerial's holding close to the ramp, and Victor's dispatch of the first 2 players. Poison following up, and that does just leave X7 and Alexa be at a 2-on-4.
Yeah, can't stop this bomb plant with that Molotov cutting off the bench, but forget that. Shoot through the smoke. That will do the job just fine. And they actually don't have another smoke down just yet. Bubble's got one in his hand, but the shots are landing quite well for X7. Oh,
Poison even spotted the man out here in CT. At least they do have him taking this foothold, but actually he's only good for one. Victor now on the trap, Brad, is at least able to get that trade, close it out, put it into a 2-on-1. Alexa B in the hot seat, and only a USP. You don't fancy his chances.
Look at the Palace burst though. Windigo have two players ready to just go into this A site. Sergey's playing close. He's got a good angle to catch a man out of position here, and he does exactly that. The bomb dropped as well through the plywood, and ENCE a 5-on-2 in just seconds. This is looking good for the Finns.
Oh, there's Ali. Instantly readying himself for the trade. The second that fight comes in, Ali knows it falls to him to mop up that lone gunman out from Connector, and now it is just Ships. 1v4 hasn't had the best of starts here. Currently sitting bottom of the board for Windigo, but a chance to try and pad his stats a little bit. Ariel does spot him there, so it gets dropped. Full rotation in. X7 going to start to push in through the apartments as well. So 3 players out of the B-bomb site and a man pincering round. This does spell disaster for Ships. Hold in position. Yeah, they're just re-smoking. I mean, they're just... Actually, wait, where did they even throw that?
Yep. Well, it seems like even he can't make up his mind, Harry, but finally he's committed. Now they're out onto the site. Victor dives through the Palace, and Alu, he's going to have to try and trade things back. His teammate's already gone, and so is he. Great shot from Ariel through the gap in the smoke, but he's down to 13. Oh dear, Ships on top of him. The trade's eventually there, but ENCE are down a man in this post plant, and the retake is on.
Wow, and the retake is done. It didn't work. They weren't able to get the job done. Hugo, 8 creating space for you. This time it's back to the drawing board, onto the eco. I don't even think we've seen ENCE have to do any of these thus far, so that just does show how times have changed. Only X7 left standing, and this should be a 9th round for Windigo, unless something goes like literally cataclysmically wrong.
I've never heard that word. Cataclysmic. Needs blocker once the smoke begins to dissipate because he's so close by him. 4x3. Oh, Alu is going to be mad, and there it is. Blocker gets the kill. He even turns back around for 3. Oh, no. Oh, dear Lord.
And I mean, you know X7 and Arlo are not going to be happy about that one bit. Yeah, I mean, this round's pretty much done on the back of that all on its own. Not only do they find all those kills, but you get so much information from it.
They don't have a flashbang for it, so they're running into their own graves. Alexa B and Ariel, they both grab a kill apiece. There's a triple peak, quad peak in middle. Victor can only kill one of those players, and while there's a lot of damage done, ENCE have the advantage. They have the guns. The bomb's down, though, so do they just consider saving, considering there's no kit in play? Or do they look for another kill? Because if one offers himself up to them, then maybe ENCE have a chance to win this round, but the more time that goes by, the less they're considering it, and with this kill as well, I imagine that seals the deal.
I mean, after a one shot, Alexa still looks curious. He knows that there's only one man inside of that B-bomb site, right? So you can see he's like, do I, don't I? But if he dies there, which, you know, the odds are, I mean, the odds are he probably doesn't, but it's still going to leave them in a pretty horrible spot to try and make anything happen.
And Windigo won their 12th round. That's probably them, you know, getting at least up to 14 or 15. But look at this fast play into middle. Windigo, they're continuing up the pace, and it's certainly not working out for them. Ariel finds another 2K. Alu's already come in for an assist as well, and he's finished off another. Sergey trying to lock down the A bomb site, but the AWP is here instead, and the bomb is dropped in the open. Ariel
missed the timing there over towards short, and actually a missed shot from Ships as well. And now they spot the man up in Palace, so they're starting to anticipate the A play here. Minute and 20 seconds left, though. Windigo still have so much time.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Poison comes up from the stairs as well. He'll take down Sergey from behind, and it's Alu who's wrapped all the way around CT. He's even been spotted, so that bomb's doubled back. It's gone towards B. He may land this shot, but surely Poison won't offer anything up here. He'll just hold passive and wait for Alu to walk into his crosshair. Doesn't need to fight, but now he realizes Alu's saving and he's going to go for it. Tries to take this gun away, tries to pick up the AWP. Windigo break ENCE's money here. It gives them the chance to make it to overtime, so every kill does really matter. That's why Poison's on this hunt. And Alu, he has no idea He's about to meet his maker. And here we through in the market. And Alu waiting for Sergey to come out through the palace as well. You can see ENCE expecting Windigo to make the next move, but it's going both ways. Victor's now deciding to push up aggressively. He's taken one. The trade is there from X7, and it's a 2-on-3. The time ticking away.
There's very little time left. They really do have to pick up the pace, and there's Ships in with one. Trade's found. They have to get on this bomb, and Alu, he's the man on it right now. They've tagged him up. They're spraying through, but Poison can't quite find it. He gets the first man, but no. ENCE pick up this.